What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. We up a little earlier today. It is September the 6th on a Monday, and we're going to talk about, yes, right, a new platform that BOJ is bringing to the forefront, and we're going to talk about it today. And y'all know I don't talk about anything that I haven't put my own skin in the game in. So we're going to talk about a platform called Orion Finance. All right, y'all heard it, Orion Finance. All right, and before we get started in that, I want to remind everybody that I am not a financial advisor. I am not your financial advisor, and this is not any type of financial advice. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm growing my crypto, the different platforms that I'm involved in, different stuff like that, nothing more and nothing less. With that being said, I want to share my screen with y'all. But remember, never put anything in any of these opportunities that you are not willing to lose. All right. I want to preface this before I bring the screen up. You will need a VPN. All right. So make sure you got a VPN. If you're in the US or something like that, make sure that you're having a VPN that is outside. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get into it. All right. Orion Finance, y'all see it. Welcome to Orion Finance. Now, this is the front page here. It has a little video that you can watch. It goes through a little promo video. All right. And it says about Orion Finance. Orion Finance is a platform for the alternative accumulation and distribution of cryptocurrency liquidity in the services of technologies and the DeFi industry through an innovative system of smart contracts. Thanks to our experts' accumulated experience and innovative tools, we have made a breakthrough and provide access to the modern industry in just a few clicks. Now, you notice that this website looks a lot like a lot of other platforms in the space. You notice that a lot of these platforms, they do the same thing. So they're probably going to look fairly similar. All right. They have a few things. They got their own tokens. So they got token farming and token staking, liquidity providing, crypto trading, and private token sales in the early stages. And guess what, y'all? We are in the early stages right now. All right. Orion ecosystem. So they have an ecosystem. So what other platforms do we know have an ecosystem? All right. KRIPTOFUTURE has an ecosystem. HYPERFUND has an ecosystem. All these platforms have ecosystems. They add to the sustainability of the platform. All right. And that's very important for longevity. We talk about how we're so disappointed in hypes and different things like that. But we know that platforms are out here that are legit and real and doing real things. And we understand that they have to have substance behind them to make them work. So they have an ecosystem. They deal with banking, real estate, academy, which is a lot of people have training. For those that don't know about cryptocurrency, different stuff like that, and blockchain technologies, they have training for that. Charity, resort, wallet, library, neural finance, venture, and virtual. All right. Orion ID, we have developed the Orion ID for the convenience of using products and services of the Orion ecosystem. Thanks to Orion ID, you will access all Orion products and services using one account, all right? So that'll be cool when it comes out, okay? I also have this cool little PowerPoint here because I want to talk about some things that they got going on in the platform. They have a lot of great things that are similar to some of the other very top, high-level, mid-level platforms that we talk about. And I'm hoping that this comes out. Here we go. So Orion, the world's first ecosystem of blockchain services. All right, let's go through this. All right, so they talk about blockchain a little bit, okay? Blockchain is the basis of the digital economy, all right? Blockchain is one of the most promising technologies of the 21st century. So they talk about what blockchain is, kind of how blockchain works in the space. So you guys can read that. High complexity and high income, okay? We talk about that. According to statistics, the profitability of DeFi and other areas of the blockchain economy can reach 1,000% per annum, which I believe is a year. So 1,000% on your money a year is crazy. However, such a high and even more stable indicator is practically inaccessible to an ordinary user, all right? The problem lies in the difficulty of understanding and the higher risk of decentralized finance, okay? So a lot of people don't really know a whole lot about this DeFi space. They're not experts, okay? But they want to take advantage of the system that it's creating so much success in. And there it is, you know. Orion is stepping in to help people make that shift, all right? Let's see. Orion is the first ecosystem of blockchain services that affects various areas of user life. The main feature of the ecosystem is easy and quick access to all profitable areas of the digital economy, all right? Banking, wallet, real estate, all this stuff we talked about before, okay? It's a part of this ecosystem, all right? Orion Idea talks a little bit more about, you no longer need many accounts for exchanges, wallets, and other blockchain areas. Within the ecosystem, there's a single identifier, Orion ID. And thanks to Orion ID, you have easy and quick access to all products and services of the platform. This is convenient, especially considering that Orion assortments includes more than 15 different services, all right? So as this platform unfolds, we'll understand more how all of these different parts of the ecosystem affect us and how we can benefit. I want to add something. I didn't talk about this in the beginning of the video, but this is just a side note. I was told, or I heard through the grapevine of these platforms in crypto, that the team that developed this is the same team from Qubittech, Qubit Life. So those of you that are familiar with Qubittech and Qubit Life and how their run was long, and you know, a lot of people made a lot of money. All right, it lasted pretty long. I'm not sure exactly the exact time, but I know it had to have been more than 6 months, closer to a year actually, before they decided to tokenize everything. Okay, and that's when people started to pull out. All right, let's talk about the economics of the Orion ecosystem. So they got the ORUSD and the ORD, all right? The ORUSD is a stable token. Its value is always $1. So I believe that's what's gonna be easily translatable to what we can get. And I'll talk about this a little bit more when we get into the back office about how we withdraw, all right? So that's very important. You know, when we deposit, it's important, and it's very important to make sure we get our investment correct and our affiliate money and all that different stuff that is owed to us through the platform, okay? And then the ORD is a dynamic token, and its initial value will reflect the progress of the ecosystem development. So the more support that this token can get, of course, the more successful it's going to be, and more successful the ecosystem is going to be as it develops. And the ORD will allow you to access the Orion expanded economy, which will activate in the 4th quarter of this year, all right, which is the last 4 months of the year. Last 3 months of the year, all right. Orion Finance. Orion Finance is the platform, okay, that provides easy and quick access to the investment opportunities of the ecosystem. And that's what we're on right now, all right? We're talking about Orion Finance, all right? They will have an Orion Banking, all right? This is something that platforms are starting to roll out. I know that KRIPTOFUTURE has its own card and system, and this is another system that Orion is starting, or they say they're starting here in their PowerPoint. Orion Banking is a licensed service for the assurance and the maintenance of bank cards. Orion Banking will become a bridge between the economy of ORUSD and ORD tokens and convenient settlements anywhere in the world. And some of you may have heard of these concepts. These are happening in some of the top exchanges. Like Coinbase has a card now that is going to allow you to use the USD coin as its payment system on the card. So if you go to the store and you have some USDT, I mean, not some USDT, but some USD coin in your Coinbase, that can serve as your bank account and you swipe from that coin. So it's pretty awesome that this kind of stuff is available. So it doesn't, this kind of stuff is not so far-fetched. It's actually a great tool if the company can roll it out successfully, all right? The Orion wallet, they're going to be coming up with their own wallet. Again, wallets are not, I'm starting to learn that in these spaces, you can actually develop wallets. Companies can develop wallets. It is a higher risk because the company could shut down, all right? And I don't know exactly what the exit plan for pulling your crypto out of those wallets are, so I don't always use them. However, I know that it's possible. All right, so talk a little bit about that there, okay? Talk a little bit about the real estate, all right? Allows you to buy tokenized real estate. As we all know, everything is becoming tokenized, all right? So that's not new information in the crypto world, but for those of you that did not know that, you will be able to buy tokenized real estate outside of this platform, let alone inside of it. So it's pretty cool that they have that a part of the ecosystem. Neural, all right, it is an artificial intelligence service that aims to create personalized investment proposals. So this is more like it seems like an AI, like a trading bot, something along those lines. It analyzes the market and creates a turnkey solution based on your personal request for a balance of profitability and risk. Okay, team scale and experience. All right, let's see. It says, of course, only professionals can create such a large-scale ecosystem. The platform team has been working in the IT field since the early 2000s. A special unit of the team has been exclusively dealing with the blockchain economy since 2013. That's a good amount of time, all right? The combination of complex technical mechanisms with a simple approach became possible thanks to the company's CEO, Brian McCrory. And I believe this is Brian McCrory right here, all right? And I haven't looked him up to see if he's a real person or anything like that, but that's what it says. His name is Brian McCrory. And thanks to Brian McCrory, the Orion brand and its services are simple and conventional to every user. So there you go, all right? They have offices in Hong Kong, Malta, Singapore, and Estonia, all right? And I believe they're going to be opening up some more. So they have a roadmap. You know, they talked about where they were in 2013 or you know, what they were doing. Welcome period will be on the fourth quarter for the ORUSD token. I believe we're in the approaching the fourth quarter right now. The ecosystem has launched. The Orion Global opening will be in the fourth quarter. I'm not exactly sure when, but that news will come out, I'm sure. All right. And then they have aspirations for the next quarter, next year in 2022, and they're going to run a spring promo. All right. So we'll see. You know, it's not far-fetched that platforms last a couple months, and we'll watch this as it grows through its roadmap. All right. Summer promos coming. Orion Bank in the second quarter 2022. Orion Neutral, Orion Virtual. All these different parts of the ecosystem are going to be starting to open up. Their NFT is coming in the fourth quarter of next year. All right. So that's what it says. And it looks like maybe Orion Resort is going to be opening in 2025. So they have, at least on paper, aspirations to last this long. But this ain't the first time we've seen stuff like that and then platforms just shut down. You know, it is what it is. Okay. I've seen it before. All right. So financial opportunities that are available to you today. Let's get down to the money. All right. Let's talk about the money. Because I believe that's what most people are interested in. It's like, how do I take my crypto that I have and turn it up? All right. So smart pool, they have a smart pool. So this is just one portion of their compensation plan. So a smart pool is a decentralized liquidity pool with a daily profitability of 0.7 to 1.4%. And I'm sure that varies every day. It's not the first time we've seen stuff like that either, all right? And it talks about where your investment lies and what the share of the profits from the pool are for you and what share of the profit goes to the company. One, this helps sustain the company, of course. But two, this is an added bonus for those of you that get in and join the smart pool and be a part of the smart pool, all right? So it says, thanks to full automation, the product is able to generate daily profit, which is distributed between investors and the company in certain proportions. And at the moment, there's a welcome offer in which the company gives you a part of its profits, all right? You can find out more about this in the Orion Finance personal account, all right? So as your deposit increases, whatever you decide to deposit, and I believe this is cumulative too. So if you make a deposit here and then you up your ante maybe $2,000 and you're at the next level, then your share of the profits increase in that smart pool based on how much skin you have in that smart pool game. All right, and how they achieve their results. They have their strategy of work and involves a balance between high income blockchain instruments and acceptable level of risk. All right. That's a lot of different pools. Okay. So you guys can read that. It says, here are the regulations. Here's more regulations for the investing in smart pool. Starting from the welcome wallet, and we'll go over that as we get to the back office. All right. You can put your crypto in the welcome wallet. All right. And we'll get into what they receive and what they take, but it also says that right here that you can use USDT. So if you have Tether, Tron-based Tether, Ethereum-based Tether, I believe is on there as well, but we will check in the back office before we get out of here. So make sure you stay tuned. All right. Replenishment of welcome wallet. It says USDT ERC, USDC TRC. So Ethereum-based Tether and Tron-based Tether right there. Okay. Minimum deposit is $100. Now, I'll say something else about this. As we get in here, you'll see that that's not all they take, all right? But we'll get back into that. Minimum deposit is $100, all right? Profit accrual at you, I don't know exactly what that is. Maybe that's a time zone, but that is when you get your profit in that time zone, and you'll get it in ORUSD, and you will be able to withdraw that at any time equal to your deposit amount. So say if you put in $1,000 and you get $1,000 you will only be able to withdraw $1,000 per week. So say you got a team that's growing really, really fast, you got a lot of referral commissions, a lot of stuff going on, and you only put in $1,000, kind of like Crypto Future. You know, it pays out to that number. All right. So to this number, you can only withdraw weekly $1,000 if that's what you put in. Okay. So think about that when you're thinking about what you want to withdraw from this platform. Think about how much you want to put into this platform. Okay. Creating a withdrawal request at any time, and you have to have a minimum of 10 ORUSD. So $10 in your account is the minimum for withdrawal. All right. So very low minimum for withdrawal, which is awesome. Okay. Weekly limit on internal transfers. Okay. Equal to the deposit amount. So like it says, weekly limit on internal transfers to do transfers from one Orion user to another, which they do have in this platform, which is okay. You know, it's pretty cool. I guess if that's your thing, it's equal to your deposit amount. So you can only send as much as you deposit. Okay. Execution of withdrawal requests. Okay. So for all those people that want to know, hey, where's my money? When is it going to hit my wallet? All that stuff is telling you up front. Give it 48 hours. 48 hours is 2 days. Okay. So give it 2 days. Be patient with the process. And that reminds me of ZETBULL, right? ZETBULL pays in about 48 hours. Okay. And increasing the limits with each replenishment of the deposit is how you can increase your withdrawal limits and your internal transfer limits. You can increase that by replenishing your deposit with a little bit more crypto. All right. So the affiliate programs, let's talk about that. So this is just one way to earn what's it called? The smart pool, right? So now we're going to get into the affiliate program. All right. So for those of you that are out there that share links, those of you that are willing to grow a team, like the people in Crypto Future, ATTIORA, HYPERFUND, all these platforms that have been, even QUBIT Life and Qubittech, all those people that created massive teams, and they just were disappointed by the token rollout, that was all they were going to receive. Guys, this is from the Qubittech team, and they got a robust affiliate program. So let's talk about it. All right. So based on what your investment is, let's start about the linear bonus. Okay. So say you put in $100 to $300. You round that up to $300. You're going to get paid 3% on the first leg, and that's it. All right. That's all you will receive for the linear bonus in your smart pool. That's all you deposit. Now you can increase your deposit at any time. Okay. And let's talk about it. The commission received for the implementation of investors in your team. All right, that's the linear bonus. The higher the volume of your deposit in the smart pool, the higher the percentage of rewards and the greater the depth of structure you get. So the more money that you have in the system, the more crypto that you can put into this opportunity, the more you can receive on your downline. All right, so you don't get 3 levels deep until you get to $25,000 invested, which can be hefty for some people. All right, but you can get 4% and 1% on the first and second line at $1,000. All right, and you'll see why I say that in a second, because that $1,000 is a special number for me, right? As you probably can tell, I'm telling you guys how much skin I have in the game. If it went over your head, you will just see it later. All right, but those are the levels. Okay, you unlock different levels the more you have invested in the smart pool. All right, let's talk about a binary bonus. The guys, they have a binary. Okay, let's talk about it. A binary bonus is a reward that is paid for symmetrically building a binary structure. This type of team formation implies that the creation of 2 branches, left and right, of the team observing a certain logic. So let's understand this. It's just like Crypto Future. It's just like how they have a left leg and a right leg. All right, and they'll probably pay you on the lower leg, like most binaries do. But this is another way to make income. All right. For every 1 ORUSD investment created in any branch of your team, you receive a certain number of points. The more funds are involved in creating a deposit, the more points you will receive for each ORUSD, right? So these points, so anybody that gets into these places, you're going to get 0.75% on the one. Am I seeing this right? I hope I'm seeing this right. So you're going to get 0.75 points for each ORUSD. All right. So 100 is 100 times is 0.75. Okay. 300 is 300 times is 0.75. Okay. So as the investments increase, your points increase. So for the first person that puts in 2,500 in your downline, you're going to start getting that 0.85 points per USD. Oh, I gotta say this right. ORUSD. All right, I gotta get used to saying ORUSD. Okay, because that could be a big thing coming soon. All right, in this ecosystem. So there you go. That's a binary bonus, and some of you are familiar with how that works and grows out. But it's pretty much a left and right leg. But it allows you to be involved in the total growth of the company. One side is going to be building itself, while the other one is for you to build. All right. The symmetrical number of points forms a binary pair. Percentage of reward for a binary pair depends on your personal deposit. All right. So from a binary pair, depending on your deposit, depends on the percentage that you will get in rewards. To receive a binary bonus, you must complete the qualification. All right, here's the qualification. Have one personally invited investor with a deposit of at least $100 in each branch, okay? And let's understand the minimum that you can put in is $100. So that's pretty much every person that's going to come in and that decides to be a part of this opportunity. The limit for receiving a binary bonus is equal to the amount of your deposit, okay? The limit for receiving a binary bonus is equal to the amount of your deposit. All right, same as before. And the limit is renewed every 7 days from the date of your first investment. Okay, the binary bonus is credited at 2 on the UTC, whatever time zone that is, and the step of the binary pair is 100 points. All right. Here's another way we get paid. So this is like way number 3 or 4. I'm losing track here. All right. So I hope you guys are catching up with this. And all of this information is available on the website. We're going to get back to that. I know this is a long video, but those of you that stay around and watch this, I believe you're going to get a lot of great information. All right. At least I'm going to try to give it to you anyway. So here's the rank bonus. A rank bonus is a reward for moving up the career ladder. So you notice that a lot of these platforms now are having ways that you can grow in the platform. It's not just invest and sit and wait. They are now incentivizing you sharing the platform because they understand that the more people that can get involved with this, the greater potential for growth, right? And we're going to reward the people that help that happen. Okay. A rank bonus is a reward for moving up the career ladder. Achievement of each rank depends on 3 parameters. Okay. Your personal deposit, the amount of deposits in your first line, and the volume of your team. Okay, so it matters what you put in, what your people put in, and the total volume of everyone on the team. Okay, so taking into account the volume of deposits in the team, one branch cannot account for more than 70% of its volume. All right, so that's just what they say. Okay, so it has a little graph here. Okay, based on your deposits. So say I put in $1,000. Okay, the volume of deposits in the first line has to get to $1,000 for me to be at R3. Okay, if I just put in $100, I can only get to R1. Okay, I can only do R1 and all this stuff not apply. Okay, you just start where you are and that's where you're going to be. But if you want to grow in this platform, your own personal deposit has to increase. All right, so as you're earning, as this platform is going on, you know, it's saying, hey, as you put more in, you have greater potential for growth. Okay, and as your team grows, you want to grow with your team. So you don't want your team to outgrow you. And I believe that everything that you get in all these different payments of all these different ways to get paid, you'll have enough money rolling in to increase your balances, just like we do in Crypto Future. All right. The volume of deposit, team-wide volume. Okay, so we were talking about that 1,000. If you have 5,000 team-wide volume dollars inside there, you'll be able to qualify for R3. And the rank bonus ORUSD is $60 at that point. Okay, they're giving you extra 60 here. But as you continue to grow, the bonuses get bigger, of course. 3,000 at R8, 12,000 at R10, 500,000 at R15, and that's with you having your own. This is big skin in the game. $100,000. This is big skin in your team's game, which is $3 million, and team-wide volume is $100 million to get to that 500,000 mark. So those of you that are extreme leaders in this space, those are the numbers you're probably looking at down there. It's what can I do big time when I get in here and crush this thing. And of course, they have a start bonus, okay? The company values your promptness. They want you to get started quickly. And in this space, it pays to get started quickly. It pays to make a decision quickly, all right? And those of you that are in this space and have had success, you understand that. When you see something that you like, you got to take massive action. And you can't let anything stop you from doing that. Whatever level it is, you got to just decide that that's your level and you stick with it and make massive quick action. All right, decide you're either going to do it or I'm just not going to do it. All right, and not doing it is cool too, because I don't tell nobody what to do. All right. It says, therefore, as an additional reward, you can get a starting bonus. Okay. This is a reward that depends on the amount of sales in the first line within 14 days after your registration in the platforms. All right. So I registered in this platform maybe 2 or 3 days ago. Okay. So I'm cutting down on time, and this is not my biggest focus. I want to share this platform when I feel comfortable sharing it. So that's okay. But I still got some days. I got a little less than 2 weeks, 14 days from the time that you register. All right, that's how long you have to take advantage of the smart bonus. This is a one-time reward that is awarded based in the maximum achievement in the specified period. Okay, the rank bonus is paid on the 15th day after registering the platform. So on the 15th day after you've done all this stuff, that's when they tally everything that you've done in that time, and they will credit your account. Okay, so if you have the amounts of deposits on your first line of 6,000, they're going to give you a bonus of $250. Okay. If you have 10,000, they're going to give you $500. If you come out here and kill this joint right off the gate, grow your team, your building is like, yo, these people are from Qubittech. Y'all remember Qubittech? Let's jump on with them again. This, that, and the third, whatever you say to get people excited, right? You're going to get a $2,000 start bonus. And if you hit that $50,000 mark on your first line with your team growing and you sharing, you're going to get a $5,000 bonus on that 15th day. So that's pretty cool. All right. So here are the benefits you get today, as they say. All right. Obviously, there are many reasons for choosing the Orion. The main reason is the beginning of a new trend. Just one account in the ecosystem opens up many financial opportunities in the blockchain economy for you. You can be the first to get access to investments with a yield up to 1.4 per day. And guess what that's better than? Wells Fargo, Chase, Bank of wherever. It's better than Bank of Gerald, right? 1.4% per day. All right. You can be the first to earn up to over $500,000 in USD bonuses. And most importantly, all of this, even before the global opening of the company, which will take place in the fourth quarter in Dubai. All right. So it seems like people like going to Dubai. It's a very exciting place, a lot of lights, a lot of city stuff, a lot of awesome things. And they're going to be launching their company officially in Dubai. Now, those of you that understand the importance of pre-launch, if you watch any of my current crypto future videos right now, okay, where I am pulling in at least $1,500 to $2,000 every week, okay, that is what we're talking about here. The only way that I was able to take advantage of something like that was to take action immediately. When I saw it, I took action immediately. And time tells all right? So time will tell whether Orion Finance is the new Qubittech or the new Qubit Life, where people can get in early and make some really great money and then take advantage of the system. All right. But it all starts with a decision, and we all have the power of choice. I have made the decision to go ahead and jump in this thing. Some may not, and that's okay. But make a decision and take action immediately. All right. And I want to show you guys the back office real quick before we get out of here. All right. I want to show you what it looks like for those of you that have just been hanging around. I know this has been a long video. This is the back office. I want to remind everybody that you will need a VPN outside of the US. Okay. So just a reminder. I even have a partner. I don't know where the partner came from because I haven't done this video and posted it yet, but I did put my my link up there yesterday. So for all of you that are interested in figuring out what this is and finding out, you can get in, and I keep my links under the video below, but remember, you need a VPN. All right. I have put in my own deposit of $1,000, and we're going to go to this welcome offer real quick. Okay. We talked a little bit about the welcome offer before, and it has different information here. So I want to show you guys how to make a deposit real quick. Okay. So I believe that when I go to my wallet, okay, it'll have these 3 wallets here. Okay. As you can see, my main balance has 1,000 OR USD. Okay. So how did you get 1,000 OR USD in your account? Okay. You see this deposit button right here. When you click on that, and yours may say 0, if you click on deposit, right, and you go to this page, you should see whether you can click invest with wallet. And for those of you that love Tron Link, for those of you that have been in whatever the platform, all the Tron case and all that different stuff that deal with Tron, you have a Tron Link account, you can use that. If you don't, like me, right, you can use USDT, Tron network, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Tron. All right. So me, I wanted to just be cut and dry. I used 1,000 USDT Tron network, and as you can see, oh, actually no, I used Bitcoin. I lied, y'all. I use Bitcoin, but there you go. It's documented, so I'll just make sure I let y'all know I use Bitcoin. So you don't have to use the USDT or the Ethereum or the Tron. You can use Bitcoin, but you can have options, and that's what's beautiful about this. Okay. So as you see, I've already made my deposit. So what I want to do from that point is I want to go and I want to figure out how I take advantage of my deposit and put it in something. Okay. There's other wallets here. They have a separate wallet for your bonuses, which are great. You can withdraw those, and they have a separate wallet for your smart pool profits. You can withdraw those. Okay. You can also transfer those in the ecosystem to whoever you want to in the Orion system. So if there's somebody in the Orion system that you want to send crypto to through this, you can do that if you choose to. All right. Let us see. I wanted to get to, I believe it's the welcome offer, right? So when I finally put that and it shows in my account, which it could take some time depending on what you're using. As you can see, my welcome wallet balance is 0. Okay. I want to make a deposit in that welcome wallet balance because that's the only thing you can make a deposit in right now. Okay. This is still in pre-launch, and this is something that is being available to all of us. This smart pool, the current APY is 340%. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I already have 1,000 in my main balance, I'm going to go ahead and put that in. All right. So I can invest from my internal wallet. And then I go ahead and click, well, I can even click max, right? So if I say 500 and I just click max, it'll put in what the max I can, whatever the max is that I can put in. All right. Invest now. And boom, success message says Smart Pool has been successfully replenished with 1,000 ORUSD. So as you guys can see, BOJ got some skin in the game, y'all. I wanted to show you this. I know this was a long video. They have promo materials for those of you, because I was looking at how to get the logos and stuff like that. In the promo materials, they have logos all in this branding file that you can download. They have web banners for your social media and websites right here that you can download, which I believe is awesome. And the platform presentation for those of you that are going to be sharing this opportunity is right here. You click on that and you can download it, or it will send you to the link for it, and it'll show you what we just was looking at. All right. That's pretty much how I walk through this whole platform. I do believe that this platform, guys, has great potential. And as you can see, 75% of profit share now is all in the smart pool. That's my number now. And I have 200 invested in the smart pool. All right. And I'll figure out why it says 200 and not 1,000, because I believe I heard somebody talk about this previously. And I don't think it's anything that I'm worried about at all right now. If I look at my wallets, of course, this now says 0 because I made my deposit. And we just took advantage of the welcome offer. Okay. And as you can see, my welcome wallet balance is 850 OR USD. Okay. Cashback received from the company when replenishing the welcome wallet was $50. And will still be invested in smart pool during this period. So the smart pool has its balance that it's just going to continue to pull from and invest in. And I believe that it's going to be doing that on its own. Okay. That's why it says 200 in there right now. And as it continues to grow, it's going to be putting more of that balance in there. All right. This is all I got for right now. All right. It talks about all the benefits here on the welcome offer page. For those, I don't want to go through all of this and so anybody's time and their intelligence. This is just to let everybody know that BOJ's got skin in the game. All right. And we are going to go ahead and figure out, we've taken advantage of the welcome offer period benefits, which is an extra 5%, which is why I believe I got a little bit more in that deposit there. But it's all good. I like what's going on, but it's all about growth. Okay. Those of you that need more information, it's on the website. It seems to have a lot of stuff going on here. And I have already gotten to R1 because of my own personal deposit. And we'll see what happens on my team. You know, I got one person on the team already, and I haven't even really talked about it for real yet. It even has this cool tree that you can see on this My Team. If you go to binary, it shows you this here. So as your binary continues to grow, left side and right side, all right, it's there. I'm trying to see if there's any, it may build out itself. New registrations on the auto, all right? And I believe that's auto left and right. So I'm cool with that. That works for me. And I'm not sure if in the settings you can adjust that or not. Maybe we'll talk about that as we continue to go. They have a support team. Got an FAQ here. They're talking about different stuff and support. So check it out. If this is something that you guys are interested in, feel free to go ahead and use my link if you want to. I never tell anybody what to do. I want to thank everybody for sticking in. I know this is a long video, but Orion Finance has a lot that's going on with it. It's one of those platforms that has an ecosystem. So I'm looking forward to the growth of the platform, and I'm letting everybody know right now the BOJ has a flag in Orion Finance, all right? Please, please, please put your 2FA, all right? This platform has 2FA, so please use it, all right? And please put 2FA on your wallets because crypto's a wild, wild west. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked, y'all. Ask me how I know. It's not fun, all right? With that being said, I will see y'all in the next video. We got a couple more to do this morning on September 6th on a Monday morning, and we're going to get to it, all right? Orion Finance. Let's see what Orion has got for us. And those of you that are interested, I always keep my links below. Thanks for watching. I will see y'all in the next one. And remember, never ever put anything in these opportunities that you are not willing to lose completely. All right. That includes your time. See y'all in the next one. Peace out.